impressed with how small it is. It's really easy to like take around the house and film little tiny shots of literally anything and everything. It's easy to pop up on different surfaces and whatnot. I do, like, if I do get a GoPro for myself, I definitely need to get one of the tripod or something. Secondly, if I am filming like this, because it doesn't have a like pop-out screen, I think some of the later models, it is hard to know whether I'm in screen or like in frame. It's hard to know if the footage that you're currently watching is any good until I also watch it and edit it back. It's really easy to use, like the overall view and like the buttons, and like for such a small camera, like it looks like a toy. It is so tiny, but it's actually really easy to use. Still good quality from what I've seen so far. Like I haven't actually imported any of the footage yet, but I haven't actually imported any of that footage to the computer or iPad and actually analyzed it or looked at it, and it is such a tiny screen on the GoPro because it's a tiny camera. So I'm really, so far I am liking it. Hello, hi, welcome back. My name is Emma and I create art videos, creative videos, all sorts of videos. Today's video is about the GoPro 4. What I think of it. I haven't done research, or a lot of research at least, and I don't know a heap about this sort of stuff. So this is just like my opinions, my personal experiences, and how I have found the device, how it compares to things that I've used in the past. So straight off the bat, like obviously, or if you've never used one before, it films with like a, I think it's called a fish eye lens or fish eye view. So everything is sort of balled a little bit. So your face looks a little bit wider, I suppose, and everything sort of moves in a way that some people can find a little bit disorientating, or that's probably not the right word, like can kind of make you dizzy, I guess. So, and I know that there are programs that will remove that effect or like change the footage, and I haven't really gotten into that sort of thing. I'm just using the footage as it is from the camera. But apart from like the way that it films like that, I think like the actual footage and the quality for a 4-year-old camera or 5-year-old camera is fantastic. It's really good. The camera is moving. No, it's still moving. I would be using it now, but I left it on and it needs to charge, and this is the time that I have to film this video, so I'm using my phone. I actually have a video that I'm preparing at the moment that will come out later, which is like a comparison between phone footage and GoPro footage, and I think that that's really interesting. We're moving again. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna hold it and hopefully it's not too jiggly because I move when I talk. I laugh like this apparently. Let's move it. Okay, I have my drink bottle. If I had my camera, I would take a photo of what is currently happening with my situation. Let's turn the GoPro on. See if there's enough battery to record my situation. You make do with what you've got, guys. You make do. Okay. So this is the reality of the way that I create YouTube videos. There is my drink bottle, my phone, which is recording us, a box that you're sitting on so that you're at the right height, my current art piece that I'm working on, and the mess that creates art. Anyway, let's plug that back in and keep that charging. Before I started rambling, what was I saying? The features that I am in love with the GoPro, and it's probably like old technology, it's just something I haven't had access to. So what I was doing, and this is another video idea that I'm going to put out, is like how I edit my videos and what programs I use and how I do it, and from like start to finish. I know I've done it before, but everything changes so often, so I thought I'd do another one for you if that's something that you'd be interested in. Even if you're not interested, I'm probably still gonna put it up. But you can either watch it or not. I'm getting sidetracked. So the way that I used to do it is I would film on my phone or on my camera. If it was my camera, I'd upload it to the computer. And then either way, I would then upload that footage that I filmed onto Google Drive. From Google Drive, I would then get my iPad and I would download the footage from Google Drive onto my iPad and then edit it on my iPad. Because I've had a lot of problems, if you've listened to any of my previous videos, with software on my computer just isn't working, and my beautiful friend Jess, she bought me LumaFusion, which is on my iPad, so that's how I edit everything now. But back to the GoPro and how this relates to everything is the GoPro actually connects directly to my iPad. and it'll like wirelessly, I don't have to connect it or anything, well, connect wirelessly, but like with cords or anything, it actually connects, and it allows me to input all of the footage from the GoPro straight onto my iPad, and then I can edit it immediately. And it's like, it doesn't take very long, and there's still the full 1080p footage, like it's still the full quality footage that I recorded. I thought, oh no, if it's wireless, maybe it'll be like a smaller file. No, like, and you don't even need the internet to do that. I thought, oh yeah, wireless, obviously this is like tech stuff that most people probably know, but I was like, oh, if it's got wireless, it must need like the internet to connect, because that's how we've got wireless internet here. I thought, oh, maybe, you know, but no, you don't actually need the internet at all. It's actually got its own wireless inbuilt, so that's how it connects instead of Bluetooth, or maybe as well as Bluetooth. I don't know enough about this stuff, but either way, it connects to my iPad and it takes out like half of the time. So that's really cool. Like, I still have things that I'm filming on my phone, which that's what I'm doing at the moment. And for different things, I will use my phone because of the quality differences or the size of the screen, the resolution, because of the resolution sizes and things like that or the zoom. That's another reason that I would use my phone instead of the GoPro. But the GoPro is so easy to take with you and move around. Like, may have saw the zoo video that I did, and all the footage prior to like this section of the video. It was all captured on the GoPro, and it's fantastic because I don't even have to think about it. Like, I could just hold it. Half the time it's a good shot, half the time it's not. But I mean, I'm barely thinking about it. I'm barely doing anything to capture those moments, and it's fantastic because I don't have to think about it. Like, I just want to capture those moments as they are. Yeah, it's easy to charge. Like, it's just a USB charger. I'm sure you can get multiple batteries for it. Again, I have not done my research, so. But yeah, you can, it's awesome. I could probably benefit from a tripod. I've just been placing it in places and filming. In regards to art, specifically for art, I definitely need to get a tripod for that to probably give a full opinion on that. But I've been using, so I've got this little case that it goes in, and it's not attached to anything. It's just got this flat bottom, so I can like sit it on surfaces like this. But yeah, I'll just put it like that and hold it so that it's filming at an angle and like sort of more close up than it was prior, and that's really helpful. In regards to the quality, the light, because it's an action cam, I think it definitely works a lot better outside because of the lighting, and I'm not doing my art outside, so the quality of the video is a little bit dark, which I know you can edit. I find it a lot easier if the quality straight up is bright and I don't have to edit it because I'm not very good at editing. And I don't have studio lights or anything like that. I think if I had studio lights, I wouldn't have this issue. One day guys, I will have studio lights and a professional filming. I don't know what else to tell you. I really am liking it. I'm using it a lot, especially when I go out places because I can take it with me and it's easy. We don't do like fancy adventures often. I like sharing the things that I do with Max and with my family with you guys. So I hope you're enjoying that. I just need to find a way to help make it more efficient for my art. So a tripod or like something like that I think would be really helpful. I have a huge project planned soon. I'm actually going to be painting an entire wall in my house. I'm going to be painting Rivendell from Lord of the Rings. So stay tuned for that. That probably won't be for that video is like well into the future. Like, that's gonna take me a long time, but I think definitely having the GoPro will make it easier because I can film the whole process on this, like a time lapse, I think is what I'm planning to do. And then, yeah, anyway, this is totally going off track. This is not what this video is. This video is what I think of the GoPro, and I love it. So highly recommend the 4 because, like, yeah, it's an older model, but it does heaps of awesome things and it's still fantastic quality. It films in 4K, but I just don't film in 4K because I like to film in 1080 because that's what I do. It can do slow-mo. I film 1080 in 60 frames per second, which allows you to do slow-mo. If you film in 720p, then you can film in 120 frames per second, which allows you to do really good slow-mo. But unless you're doing slow-mo, you don't need to film in such a high frame rate. These are all the things I've been learning. So yeah, it's got all of that functionality, which is awesome. I can't even imagine what the new GoPros would do. This is cool. I like this. I'm really happy with it. So thank you, Glenn, for letting me borrow the GoPro. It's definitely something that I want to invest in. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry that I'm like looking at this screen instead of like at you guys. It's, yeah, if you have any questions, please leave them below. As I said, there's a couple more videos that I'm going to do in the future about my editing process, about the comparison between the GoPro and filming on your phone. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye!